Hi, my name is Reid, and this is CubeFM.
Thibault also believes that auto-scaling is great because it provides the relevant trade-offs, allowing you to fine-tune for good stability, efficiency, and response time. What's your advice on auto-scaling Kubernetes clusters?
I first want to say Thibault's interview was really interesting because he was describing a problem that occurred as a result of his auto-scaling, his VPA going haywire for a little bit. But he was still a big fan of auto-scaling, and that's basically the main thing I would suggest to people and advise in a nutshell is it is still work. You're never going to completely get out of the business of paying attention to resource utilization, but auto-scaling lets you put it on autopilot. Autopilot's actually a great analogy too, because like if you're cruising down the highway, autopilot, cruise control, that's great. You can't stop paying attention, but it's going to allow you to focus on many more things. I would say advice for people, looking at auto-scaling. There's 3 dimensions to it. There's cluster auto-scaling, there's horizontal auto-scaling, there's vertical auto-scaling. Pay attention to all 3. There's great solutions out there, open source, especially for cluster auto-scaling. Karpenter is pretty amazing. We've had a lot of people having great success with that. VPA or KEDA and HPA are obviously very mature at this point. The vertical is a little trickier. Like that's why we're trying to make it simpler for people, but all 3 dimensions can bring you value. Even though, and it's not magic. You still have to pay attention, but it's worth looking into.